Hi there everyone, this is Minerva here. So I've got a pick a card reading. This is option A, this is option B. You can pause the video and take your time to choose which attracts you. Go with your first intuition, mostly that works. The first thing that really grabs your attention, that's the one that you intuitively you're picking up. So you can choose one of these two groups, and that will be your message, highest guidance message from God, universal energy at this point in your life. All right, so we will start with group A first, and then we will move to the group B. So this is the beautiful flower that you have got for group A here. I forget its name, but it's absolutely beautiful. These are the cards for group A. So first are the 3 tarot cards that I want to bring, and then some oracle cards, some angel cards, and some grounding exercise as well that can help you at this time. So let's first try our 3 cards for tarot and see what is there. Oh, right. So let me just get a little bit of clarification. Although I can see a theme here, but just to clarify. All right, that makes very much sense. So what I'm seeing here in this cards, group A, is the universe is trying to ask you to be very kind to yourself. First of all, this is a very precious time for you to nurture yourself. This is not a time for you to be harsh on yourself or to criticize yourself or put yourself down. This is a beautiful time to really nurture yourself as you would nurture a best friend who is hurting, as you would nurture your sister, sibling who is going through some tough time. So that is the same kind of attitude I want you to bring here towards yourself, and feel that kindness, feel that nurturing energy. This can be done through many habits. It can be done through journaling, it can be done going for a walk, it can be done getting a nice facial massage done, it can be done sitting and listening to your emotions while you go through life and the challenging part that you're going through now, and not escaping them through distractions, rather than sitting with them and listening to your body and seeing what your body, what your emotions are trying to tell you. Because the emotions, especially the ones that really trouble us, are the ones, or keep coming back to us again and again, are the ones that we are not giving attention to. And so the body creates the mind creates a loop where the same emotions keep coming up again and again, so that they can get your attention. Because always remember, the universe does not do anything out of punishment or randomly. It always has some kind of reason to it. So I do feel that there is a need for you to listen to your emotions, be kind to yourself, sit with them, write down your emotions and see what they're trying to speak to you. Also, with these emotions, try to bring a little bit a feeling of more self-esteem and confidence is needed at this time. Because I feel from these cards that you may be going through a period where you self-sabotage yourself, or you put yourself down. And this is not putting yourself down that I don't have resources right now in my life, but this is more like putting myself down through my own mind's behavior and words, which are saying that I'm not good enough, that I'll never reach there, or the resources will not be available if I want to try a new business, and whatsoever it is. So I want you to decrease that and learn and remember that you are a winner, that the universe sees you as a winner. They want you to know that, to how to trust yourself again, no matter how many times you have fallen down from the stairs. it's the way of getting up again and going back and doing things that helps you. So this is really, really asking you to believe in yourself, trust yourself, and let go of any kind of habits where you self-sabotage yourself, where you're stuck, where you don't take any action, and you are just sitting with those emotions, sitting in the same scenario, same problem, and not moving forward. Because this is a time to move forward. This is a time to let go of the past and to move forward. So these are the beautiful tarot message that we have got here. I hope it makes sense to you. Let me just see what are the angel messages for you here now. I'll just put it here and here. So this is a beautiful message. The first one is your third eye chakra. Basically, it talks about where universe is trying to open your intuition. It is asking you to believe in yourself, to trust yourself, and to follow your gut feeling more than anything else. The card here says basically it's safe for you to see the energy of love in all of its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions as well. So this is also an opportunity for you to ask your angels, God, universal energy, whatever you believe in, to show you with signs and synchronities how they are supporting you, how they are giving you lessons, how they're trying to help you in your current situation. Now the second card here is about cutting the cords, and it says, ask Archangel Michael to clear my old attachments to fear that stem from past relationship, freeing you from destructive patterns. So basically this is about, you can call it ask Archangel Michael, or you can call it ask Hanuman, ask Jesus, or whoever you believe in. It doesn't matter, it's all the same. But basically it's asking you to cut the cords of fear that keeps you stuck in this present moment. So this can be done by writing a letter about this situation and then burning that letter and letting it go, so that that energy is cut from your body. Yeah, it can also be any ritual that you personally believe in, you can use to cut the cords as well. Or for a simple, the most I would say really strong thing is where we actually ask for help from God, universal angels, and we ask to cut our cords with that person, with that situation, with that memory, with that negative energy that we have. So you can use that energy to again cut your cords with this situation, and ask before going to sleep or in the morning when you wake up, just ask for like a prayer that please help me God, help me universal energies, help me Archangel Michael to cut the cords with this person so that I can free and move forward. But do it with full intention, do it with full determination, do it with full faith that this will happen as soon as you ask for it with 100% from your heart. Yeah. So this is a beautiful, beautiful messages. Let's see, 2 more cards are here. These are beautiful cards. I forget the name of the cards, the person who has created them. I'll try and write them in the description box. But the first card says, whisper 3 words tenderly to yourself. Invite 1 full breath after each phrase. 1 light, 1 heart, 1 love, 1 source, 1 family. So that's a beautiful, beautiful message. I think it basically talks about when we let go of the separation of me and you, me and God, me and money, me and success, and we say that, oh, that is too far away and I have to do some things to reach there. So this is asking you to remember that the whole world, the whole universe, the whole galaxies, the universal energies are all one. End of the day, it's all love. So trees are created and are living through the energy of frequency of love. Birds, animals, human beings, end of the day, it is about love. So with love in your heart, whenever you aspire to achieve something or get out of a situation, it will help you to move faster. And you will also have that faith in your heart that this will be done because the frequency is of love. So this is a beautiful card. I hope you like this one. And this is the second card that has come for you. Is this is how I practice luminous freedom. When and how will you nourish your liberation? So this is talking about freedom. This is sometimes freedom from things, and this can be freedom from a person as well, or it can just be freedom from your limiting thoughts, which had come here in the tarot as well. Just the limiting thoughts that your mind creates, of I cannot do it, I will not reach there, I cannot leave him or her, or what will happen to me if I do this. So these are all limiting thoughts. So they are asking you to practice this freedom, by where and how will you nourish your liberation. How can you nourish your freedom? Where are you lacking that freedom? Where are you lacking that courage? Think of it, write it down in your diary, and then see where you can give yourself more freedom in your life. And freedom from your limiting thoughts, freedom for overwhelming emotions, and so forth. So this is the first message for the pile 1 from the group A. I hope it really resonates with you. If you do like it, please subscribe and like and comment if you feel called for. Thank you so much for giving me your time. Now the second pile that we have got is this beautiful flower, this leaf here. It's a beautiful color, green and pink. It's a very different kind of leaf which I have. So if you have chosen this one, this is your reading. The highest guidance from God, from universe at this time in your life. So we will start with first the tarot cards that have come for you, and then we will move to the angel messages. Wow, beautiful, beautiful. Let me just get a clarification for one of the cards here so that I can connect the dots for this message. All right. So I don't read reversals, so I'm going to take this as a front straight card. So in this reading, as you can see, these are beautiful, beautiful cards that have come for you. What angel or God or the universe is asking you to kind of shake your life up. Shake your life up and start thinking positively. The first card that I'm, really calling me is the star card here. This cards talk about healing. It talks about being positive in life. It talks about moving forward in life while thinking really, really positive stuff, manifesting good things in our life, and canceling any words or actions that are negative for us. This can also be not hanging out with people who put you down. This can be friends or family members who are not really motivating you in your life at this time, going away from them, but really giving yourself time and being kind to yourself, taking salt baths now and then, going to near a water body as well. That will also heal you. If you are very much resonating with water energy, water element, then water element is very good for you at this time. So this can be also, of course, taking shower twice or thrice a day in a day if your body feels like it. But basically it talks about the positive things that are coming in your life, and also how to let go of the past things that are not working for you, because we have the cards of judgment cards and the Four of Pentacles. So these are some major arcana cards here. So that does shows us that they are talking about that the universal energy is working in your situation at this time. So this is not too much of things that you can do, but the universe is trying to help you do it. So the second card as well, it talks about, as you can see the picture as well, here I would say that it is showing for you to wake up, to shake up your life, and to bring back that spirit, to bring back that positivity, to bring back that hopefulness in life again, to let go of what affected you and put you down. Because always remember, whenever we go through some things in our life which are very hard, it is only done to us so that we can learn the lessons of life. So every problem, every trouble, every bad relationship, every lost opportunity is a lesson that we need to learn. When we see problems like from that attitude, then it is very easy for us to move forward. But when you take it personally, or this happened to me, or this, they broke my heart and so forth, then everything becomes about you and you're not able to learn the lessons, and the universe has to repeat the process again and again. So this cards basically talks about to connect with your angels, connect with your guides, God, Bhagwanji, whoever you believe in, and connect with that and pray for a renewal in your life. Pray to let go of the past things that are not working out for you anymore, and to have the determination to move forward. So this is not just a determination that, oh, I have thought about that, I'm gonna be very positive from today and it'll happen naturally. No, you will have to create habits, you will have to create behaviors that match that energy. So that means that waking up and putting on Netflix early morning, or eating that garbage food in the morning is not something good for you. So choosing a different way of living life, choosing a different breakfast that is healthy for you, choosing to go for a walk in the morning, choosing to read a book rather than watching some random TV show, would help you to actually bring this your energy more higher, and bring your energy more feeling of renewal in your life again. This the third card, that is also Four of Pentacles, and it has the clarification card has come as a World card. So basically this is also about finances, of course, but this is also about your foundation in life, that everything that you want to achieve is possible at this time. There is nothing that the universe is not going to let you have, but you must create that foundation. So if it is money, or if it is business, it is job, then you must create a foundation within yourself, the foundation of emotions, right emotions, the foundation of right thoughts, the foundation of right habits, to create that foundation so that money can come to you. Having that positive feeling inside you that yes, money comes to me easily. These can be affirmations as well. If this foundation is relating to a relationship, or it's about traveling, or it's about getting that first division in your exams or so forth, then again it talks about the foundation, that the universe is saying that everything is possible for you if you just put your mind, your heart into it, and create that abundance for yourself, create that emotional stability, that determination, that habits, that behaviors that can make you reach that first division in your studies, that make you reach that, or find that loved one that you want to get married to, or find that job or a business prospect that you want to create abundance for yourself. So these are beautiful cards. I think universe is really, really being kind and really helping you. If you're feeling otherwise, please try and change these kind of feelings and move forward. Now the second angel cards we have come here is Archangel Michael, first of all. So it says you're working very closely with this powerful archangel who's protecting and guiding you through this situation. So of course, again, as I said, you can use Archangel Michael name, or you can change it to Hanuman, or you can change it to Allah or Jesus, whichever you believe in according to your religion. But basically this is a beautiful energy of Archangel Michael, which is which energy talks about strength. It's about courage. So they're asking you to have that courage, have that strength within yourself that you have all along, but recognizing that strength. So one of the ways you can recognize your strengths again is writing down things that you have accomplished so far in your life. And that will help you to remember again all those things that you achieved in your life so far, and your mind will again remember the strength, the courage that you showed at that time, and that you can bring back here in your life again. The second card that angels are showing is workshops and seminars, attending and giving speeches, part of your spiritual path, purpose, be open to teaching and learning. So this can be that you are a mentor, that you are a spiritual teacher or any other kind of teacher, or this can be that you are a student. I would really ask you to find out and make a list of things that lack for you to reach that ambition that you want to reach, and then start learning those skills that will help you to reach that. So if it is about spiritual, being a mentor of spiritual, a tarot reader or a theta healer, then write down the things that you will need: a good communication skills, listening skills, how to read cards, how to do readings for different people, And this, if it is about business or if this is about a next new job, then what are the skills that you need to reach and get that job for yourself? So take the message, because this is a journal reading, it will not resonate with everybody, but some of the messages will resonate with some of the things. So use these workshop seminars and enroll, and nowadays internet has everything, free sessions, but I would suggest go to people who you can pay and get some good quality learnings, rather than that 99 rupees or 100 rupees workshops, which end up people just selling their things and not really giving you anything worthwhile, worth your time. This is just my opinion, nothing wrong with those people. Maybe it is helpful to you, go ahead with it. So these are the two messages here. Now the third card I would say here for the cards is, let me just read this first. This is rose quartz crystal here. You can also use and buy this rose quartz crystal for yourself if you feel called for. Place hands on your heart, breathe, feel grounded and safe. This is how I quiet my body, and this is how I steady my system. So this is basically talking about your nervous system. When we are talking or thinking too many things in our mind, our nervous system comes to a survival mode. It starts to think, prepare itself for a fight, and fears kind of overtake us. So this card basically talks about how you can calm yourself, how you can make yourself feel more safe and secure at this time in your life. So this can be affirmations that I feel grounded and safe in my life. This can also be an exercise that you can use whenever you feel out of control, or when you feel anxiety, or when you feel overwhelmed emotions in your life. And just putting your right hand on your nervous system and left hand on your heart, and just saying, I'm relaxing, I'm grounding, I'm present in this present moment, I'm grounding and I'm present, it's safe to be here. It'll help your cells, because always remember, end of the day, your body is a machine which talks to each other. Each cell is talking to each other. So there's science, absolutely science there. So whenever we start to say good words to our body, the cells recognize that positive vibes, and they give messages to each organ, and the body relaxes, and it starts to send blood to each part. But when we are in a survival mode, then yes, the body will give that blood to one organ and to one place, and the other places will miss. I hope it makes sense here. The second card you have got is, how will you bridge the distance between self-care and service, between there and here, and the frequency is love. Beautiful card. Whenever this card comes, I really love it. Again, this card had also come, so maybe it is talking about you being a teacher or a mentor in a spiritual journey, because this is talking about how will you bridge the distance between self-care and service. So usually we think that self-care and service are two different things. One in where is we are taking care of ourselves, and the other one is where we are taking care of other people. But somewhere there is a bridge between both of these things, because always remember, when you give service to other people, when you go and volunteer for dogs, when you go volunteer for old age home, when you go volunteer for children places, when you give that love, that attention, that time, that energy off to these people, it nourishes your soul. It brings back energy, love, kindness, feeling of goodness within yourself so much. So that service also becomes your self-care as well. And when you do self-care, that is also a service, because when you're taking care of yourself, when you're minding your business, we are creating healthy boundaries, when you're creating good habits, then you are also making sure that you are treating people also very good, because you know how to treat yourself with respect and love. Automatically you treat other people with love and respect as well. So this is a beautiful message, and the frequency, as it says, between there and here, that frequency is of love only. So both of these messages are beautiful, and I hope you really take this message and do something about it, rather than forget about the reading as soon as you switch off the video. Now these are your cards for grounding exercises. Basically, name each member of your family and something special about them. So I think I forgot to do these two cards for the first group. I'm so sorry about this. This is my second video on YouTube. but I will quickly show those cards as well. But these are name each member of family age, something special about them. So whenever you feel you're not grounded, whenever you feel you're too much in your mind, just go through this exercise where you name each person of your family and something special that they bring to the table. So if this can be your mother, who my mother name is Madhu, who brings and cooks me a great food, or she helps me to be a better person in my life, she helps me to be more kind in my life, and so forth. So this exercise will actually help your energy, specifically your energy, to calm yourself, to let go of that anxiety. The second message here is imagining your mother hands caressing your head here or any other part. So I use the mother example here as well. So I think mother must be a message for you. Maybe you're missing your mother, maybe you're away from your mother, maybe your mother has passed on to another dimension. So just closing your eyes and imagining that your mother hands are caressing your head, your hair, or just giving you a hug would also help you to instantly bring back your energies to the present moment, and you will feel more love and grounded here. So this was the second group card. I just want to go through quickly with the cards of the first group as well here. And I'll write it down in the description box. Box breathing, inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and again hold again for 4. So this is an exercise, breathing exercise you can do whenever you feel overwhelmed or anxiety. This is for group A, first group, not for the group B. Sorry for the confusion. So just use this exercise, inhaling for the count of 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just holding on that breath 1, 2, 3, 4, and then exhaling and doing it again. So this will energetically help you to ground yourself and calm yourself. The next one is do math equations in your head. So this is basically 2 plus 2, 5 plus 5, 5 into 6, 9 into 12. What basically we are doing is we are distracting our mind from that panic attack, that anxiety, and bringing back that energy into the present moment. So I hope this really helps you up, and hope you have a nice day. If you like the reading, please like and subscribe. It really helps me a lot. Thank you so much. God bless you.